Hey YouTube, how's it going? We're here. We're back with Omniscient Reader, chapter 154. Really quick, if you could like the video for me, please, I greatly appreciate it. Now, we ended off the chapter with like despair, with Deoxia like being real with Hyung Sung, telling him that we really only have the second option. We executed the first option, which was the run, and our second option is to keep running, and that's all we can do. And let's see how he responds to this. Huan has been controlled by Nirvana by English, by the skill thought infection. So hopefully we can find some way to snap her out of it without killing her. Hopefully. I don't know. Don't kill people I love. Please, series, don't do it. Top end. All right, here we go. 154. Then I'll go with the third option as always. Hyung Sung. There is no third option this time. Unreadable. Part 2. Of course, there is a third way. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Of course, there is a third way. However, it requires some time. Omniscient Reader's viewpoint level 2 is currently activated. First person supporting actor POV is currently unstable. I can't believe the person who is using Hellflame Ignition is Huan. This is looking really bad. Not that it would be any different if it were someone else. Even if Hyung Sung doesn't kill Huan now, Huan's mana will end up overflowing and kill her. Oh no. That is exactly what Nirvana has planned. Oh no. Why do you always have to be like that? You want me to kill Huan? That's the kind of advice you have for me? Judge of Evil Huan is strong. I didn't realize just how strong she was when she was an ally, but I can see for sure now that she's standing on the other side. Even if she doesn't use Time of Judgment, she has Demon Slaying. On top of that, she's capable of using Uriel's Hellflame Ignition ruthlessly. She's, in fact, the most powerful one of the allies I've gathered. It's crazy. Crazy how walking to the subway and seeing her on the ground and possibly leaving her there but choosing to pick her up would lead us to this moment right here. We're still running. Wait, no. Oh. I refuse to accept such a solution. What are you doing? Is he turning? He's turning. Okay, is it gonna work? Is he gonna heat up too much? Snap out of it, Huan. Huan! Hyung Sung, if you run, at least one of you will be able to live. No. No one will hold you accountable even if you run away now. I don't want to. I thought you considered me as the standard you should strive for. If so, then do as I say. He's melting! That's not the kind of book I want to go by. I can't just give up that easily, no matter how bad the result may be. Even if it means I'll die here and now. Oh my gosh. Why are we doing this? Yeah, everyone gets stronger the moment they go on their own. Absolutely. But it's more so, is he holding, like, It's like, yeah, he's holding them back because they gain a sort of comfort around him, but they only grow because they were with him in the first place. It's like one of those things. It's like this weird thing that because of his influence in their lives, they strive to get stronger. But if they never met him, they would probably be dead already. It's because of him that they even had the chance to grow that. It's a weird thing where it's just like he's helped them, but if they stay around him, they don't grow. It's a really odd concept that I don't think I've explored too much in anything that has this much fighting in it. It's interesting. It's weird, but interesting. Let me continue. Dude, he's freaking melting. I see. Well done. Because that is the third option. Oh, wow. The third option wasn't something I could just order him to do. It was something that Hyung Sung had to decide for himself. It's a way of doing things that you figured out without going by the book. I wasn't sure myself that this would work, but I still chose to go through with it because I sensed a faint bit of pity for Hyun. That's a great panel right here. The boy is red. I need to make note of it. He is red, and he has no hands. I'm saving this. Can we save everybody? I wouldn't mind if everyone just, yay, we're both alive. I wouldn't be mad. I can be unreasonable when I'm emotionally stressed and challenged. I can be unreasonable. All right. Here we go. Let's continue. All right, because I sensed a faint bit of pity for Hyun that Hyung Sung had in his heart. Thank you for everything, Mr. Doksha. There's no need to thank me because we're only just getting started. Master of Steel, the most indomitable being of the Star Stream. Really? Constellation Master of Steel is heeding your call. Isn't it about time you answered me? Give your incarnation a chance. Dude, he's... Remain silent? I know. You fear taking on the aftermath of probability. But how much longer are you going to walk on eggshells around the other nebula? Are you going to just keep watching until the scenario reaches an apocalypse? He's pleading. Constellation Master of Steel acknowledges Hyung Sung Lee's courage. Constellation Master of Steel says it is not yet the time. Well, what other time is there? He's melting. Master of Steel believes that Hyung Sung Lee won't be able to handle his story. I will bear it with him. Constellation Master of Steel is looking at you. Constellation Master of Steel nods their head. Character Hyung Sung Lee is preparing to evolve his attribute. A story is required for an attribute evolution. Constellation Master of Steel has granted putting his story to the test. Story proof of steel has begun. What the hell? It's growing back. Whoa. I can make that my wallpaper. That is incredible. I can make that my wallpaper. That's incredible. Why is Young Sung called the Steel Blade? I've never seen him use any blades. Despite that, Hyung Sung's nickname was the Steel Blade. Hyung Sung doesn't need a blade because he himself is the sword. Bro. What? That's hot. Steel transformation in the same text that they do the like title card as. Only its first level armor was activated, excuse me. But that in and of itself is powerful enough. Look at him. Look at him. I had to save this one too. Look at him. Holy crap. Dude, they're going crazy in this arc with the panels. They're going insane. I'm sorry. This is crazy. Wow. Dude, he looks so dope. He looks so cool. I'm alive. This is the real stigma that you must master. The chosen stigma can only be used by someone who has established the story. The problem is that the stigma's first level hasn't kicked in fully yet. Steel transformation is not yet complete. Every supporting constellation provides its incarnation with a stigma. While some are simply bestowed upon them as gifts, others have difficult conditions that must be met before they can be used. The first proof of steel now begins. Steel transformation is one of those stigmas with a difficult condition. Proof of steel. 1. True steel is born only after tens of thousands of quenches. What does this mean? That's the process of making a sword stronger. Right? You quench it. It's like once you heat it up to a certain temperature. And then when you quench it, it's to like make sure that the steel isn't brittle. Because if you just like were to like form a blade and try to use it, it would shatter on contact. You want to like heat it up and then quench it so that it holds its form. Pretty sure that's like the dumb person explanation of what quenching is. All right, quenching is the process of cooling metal after heating it to high temperatures. Don't tell me. Yes, that's right. You better keep your head straight. Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband is showing interest in the story. Constellation Defense Master wonders how powerful they are in comparison. Come on, you gotta hang in there. Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire is clasping their hands anxiously. Oh gosh, screaming out. Just a little more. Oh my gosh. The temperature has exceeded standard values. Bingo. The quenching has begun. Dude, what are they doing with the panel work? I can't save everything. Proof of steel. True steel is only born after tens of thousands. It's over. I don't have words really. This arc is going insane. This arc is going insane. Insane. What the freak? It's going insane. Got my heart going up and down. I need a heart rate monitor. If I wish I was wearing my watch, I'd show you my heartbeat. It's mad fast right now. Anxious. It's like, what happens if he doesn't complete it? Do we lose it forever? Does he just die? Dude. This is some of the best panels in the series. Just him alone. That panel of him first standing there, and it's on his face, and his face is covered by the flames. That's one of the best panels in this series. And then the other panel that had the technique, had the transformation name on his back as he's facing. It's like we got to see the front of the same, and we got to see the back of the same panel. Oh my goodness! Then this panel, then the other one when he's standing there. Come on, man. Come on, man. So, okay, so one thing to mention. They were saying how some get their stigma gifted to them, right? And then others, they have like very difficult requirements or conditions in order to like receive their stigma. And Hyung Sung got a really difficult one. Jie, hers was just given to her, was it? I'm guessing because I know she was having a tough time during the what was the name of the movie thing? They just referenced it like a chapter or two ago. But like her boat ability, was that given to her or did she have to struggle? I don't think she had a stigma condition that was for her. I think she just was granted the ability to use it. Right? Is that I'm saying right. Is that the correct thing? Like he can turn into Takeda from MKX and she's able to use all her ships, right? Yes. Yeah, some Sigma need to complete the stories, yeah. Like a prerequisite. So, how many stigmas have we seen of the characters that we know? We know what Hyung Sung's is. I know for sure that I don't remember having it. Yeah, I don't think hers had a condition. It was one of those things where like she was like, it was like her timidness or something on the battlefield, and then she gained the power to use it, or the ability to use it. It's been mad long. Some are awakening, some are just granted, and some have conditions. Okay. So the awakenings are the same as stigmas, or are like you have to awaken and then you get a stigma, or are they just all the same thing but just different variations or versions? It did say he's awakening to the next level, and then it was like, oh, you're granted your stigma. You need to like require it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What a chapter. I'm calling it here. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of the day. I'll be right back here tomorrow for 155. So look out for that. Thank you. Have a good rest of the week. Have a good weekend. Don't remember what day this is going up. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. Have a good week coming up. And hopefully, God willing, I catch you guys right back here for 155 tomorrow. Kind of slipped into my piece.